gentlemen, welcome to more Digital.Flash.Fire World of Warships. Here we are looking at the Tier 7 Nagato. It is on the Straits map, which is not my favorite map. Any map that has just this big bowl shape in the middle, I don't like. I like something where the middle is congested. Although it does give my battleship some pretty nice lines of fire. Now, for those that don't know, I guess the Nagato is the first ship in the game to get the full 16-inch guns. Actually, no, the Colorado does as well at Tier 7. It's the first ship I have with 16-inch guns because I didn't bother buying the Colorado. I just skipped straight to New Mexico. Now, my accuracy with these guns has been pretty laughable. I have missed every single shot I have taken so far in this game.
All stations requesting fire support.
And I'm not alone. This has been a really awkward, to say the least, game. This is really the first salvo that I was happy with when I aimed. I got the lead right, and oh, it was a Pensacola, so 4 Citadels and a dead ship. For those of you that don't know, the Pensacola, also known as the Pepsi-Cola, is made of Citadel, has no armor, and if you ever look at those derp videos where they just show ships getting blown off the map, yeah, newsflash, it's a Pensacola. Moving right along to the New York, and I miss. Now they're actually, the other team's doing a pretty good job of sticking together, but when there's a top tier battleship that is really getting his leads right, and you'll see here I'm actually going to show the leads I'm making. Well, things are going to go pretty well. Following the shells in. A little bit short. Still sneak a Citadel in. And I'm going for ships I know I can Citadel. I'm going for the New York. I'm avoiding the Cleveland. I hate going for Clevelands. I always get Citadel in them for some reason, but God knows what I'm shooting at. See again, another salvo at the New York. He's at 11,000 hit points, and he's dead. 3 hits, no Citadels, but you don't need Citadels when you're firing 16-inch guns. The Nagato is a wonderful ship. It's a very beautiful ship, very clean lines, very good armor. You'll notice that the guns are still the case-mated versions. The Japanese don't have the... And you'll see someone having some steering problems there. They don't go for the turreted secondary batteries for a little while yet. It does get a spotter plane. I do shoot some random shots here, I guess, at the Cleveland. Those aren't random, they go in.
Our team has taken the lead.
Nice 8,000 damage. Now, you'll notice their team is all running sort of together. Our team is more or less grouped up. I don't know what these torpedo bombers were doing. The guy ends up losing all 3 that were left without dropping a torpedo. And they're only Tier 7. I don't know if the other Hiryu was not fully upgraded or what, but he really didn't influence the game very much. Now, I like this part of the map, and I like this part of the map. Not so much a fan of the middle. And you can see here, one shot goes in on the Furutaka, but don't get a whole lot on him. By the way, so far 5 Citadel hits, 2 ships sunk, 8 normal hits. and I helped capture. And the team is maneuvering very well together. And their Furutaka is, he's in trouble. He's at 5,000 hit points, and he's drawn a lot of attention. And I'm going to go ahead and kill Hor, because that's how I roll. He's at 4,000. He's at 3,000. He's at 900. And now I know I'm not going to get the kill. I'm going to maneuver. And then everyone starts missing because World of Warships. Now this guy should have gone behind me, but didn't. He's going to put some more shots out to finish off the Furutaka. And gets it. And then he rams me for 1 hit point of damage. He buffed, or he scratched my paint, and it's not going to buff out. Boo. And you'll notice more shot-up bombers running away.
Ready for takeoff.
And I laugh at the guy a little for running into me, because why not? You have to do something in battleships when you've let yourself get a little bit out of position. I put up my spotter plane, which lets me put in some shots on Star Cutter's Cleveland. Of course, 3 of them then go right into landscaping business, and the other one misses. It was a really close miss. You'll notice they don't have anyone that's really doing great. Neither do we really, but other than me. But I'm kind of looking around for a shot as my guns are about to reload. And with battleships, you don't... Like, I don't want to shoot at Scuba, because he's very low health, and someone else can finish him very easily. I want to shoot at nearly full hit point targets, because I can remove more hit points from the enemy team. And in this case, it was only 5,000, but let's say I'd Citadel'd him, or double Citadel'd him. Well, that would have wasted a lot of damage potential. And damage potential is kind of the name of the game when you're in a battleship. I don't get the rangefinders. Okay. Now, Scuba's going to make me shoot at it, basically. No, actually, the Fuso. Here's another example. Frantic Ghost, broadside on battleship. Why not? Oh, boom.
Target penetrated.
Citadel, 2 target hits. 14,000 damage right there. Sorry about the weird camera job. I really wish they would do something with the replay system.
Scout returning to ship.
And I'm on fire. I put it out. Take some more hits, lose some secondaries. Who cares? And we're gonna go for some. Why not? Shots out.
Sir.
Boom. Get it.
You destroyed an enemy cruiser.
By the way, he was just under 20%, which makes me sad, because that ends up being the difference between me getting Confederate or not. Boo. Now, the Fuso is still definitely the target du jour. Guns reload. Pop out the shots. Watch them go in. 28,000 looks good. 5 hits, 10,000 damage, no Citadels. Really would have been nice to get a Citadel out of that. Now their Colorado is showing up. And at this point, I'm kind of looking... I should have finished off Frantic Ghost, but I thought the rest of the team was going to just pound him. I lose a gun, and I see this guy, and I want to go for the Colorado. I want to get the... Basically, I was hunting Confederate at this point. And see the shots go in. No, they don't. Of course not. My last turret gets repaired, but it is now on reload. And at this point, I don't have a good shot on Frantic anymore in the Fuso. Swinging around. And the battleships played a pretty good game. You know, Frantic gave his broadside away too much, but the Colorado, you know, the only thing I can say about him is that he didn't do enough to prevent a loss, but he also didn't get himself just removed from the game. I put some shots on the... okay, so I was actually shooting at the carrier there. The Hiryu has enough armor that you can Citadel it. Always a good time if you can manage that. Put some shots on the Colorado. The Colorado is another ship that is extremely tough for me to Citadel. See there, just right on the deck, maybe on the gun. And that's pretty much going to be it. We cap out, we win. It was a really good game for me. And that's kind of one of the interesting things with battleships. 2,200 base experience, 3,342 net experience, 300,000 credits, 28 target hits, 3 planes shot down, 3 ships destroyed, 6 citadels. Top scorer on my team easily. Our Hiryu shot down 34 planes, theirs shot down 6. Makes me think that their Hiryu was not fully upgraded. Their Miyoko was their top scoring ship, but he got sunk. 123,000 damage. And I mean, I sank the Pensacola, and that was a big one. I handled the New York very roughly, and I had a lot of big hits and a lot of big damage, but that's kind of one of the things about battleship gameplay is you can have a really good game, and this was a really, really good game. But I mean, the highlights from this would be just a couple of minutes. It's just really solid, unexceptional, but interesting gameplay. All right, folks, for Digital Flash Fire, this is Dan. Thanks for bearing with us, and have a good day.